know I said there'd be more variety this week, and then all we did was play Elden Ring and WikiArena today, but that's okay. You could do worse. You could do worse. If you weren't here yesterday, what's the secret of WikiArena? You get 2 random Wikipedia articles. You have to choose either which one is longer or which one has more views. That's your choice. So right now we have Lomnica Vropsiste, a village in the municipality of Vropsiste, North Macedonia. It used to be part of the Negatino-Polosko municipality, of course. Or Hillfield Castle, also Hillfield Lodge, is a country estate and house about 2 miles east of Watford and 1 mile southwest of Aldenham. I'm going to go longer on Hillfield. Easiest pick of my life. Ray Prinz is a Canadian politician that I've never heard of. He represents Lacombe, Ponoka, 2 towns I've never heard of. Or Ignacio Poncetti, a Spanish-American physician specializing in orthopedics. I'm going to say longer Ignacio Poncetti. Let's go. Memories and Vagaries, a collection of short memoirs published by Axel Munthe. Or Hanksville Burpee Quarry, the name given to a paleontological excavation site. Give me more views on the quarry. Oh, they were both so close in both directions. Stade de la Colombière. It's a football stadium in Épinal, eastern France, the home of SAS Épinal, holds 8,000 people. Or list of Ghost Slayers Ayashi episodes. Come on. It's got to be more views on Ghost Slayers Ayashi episodes. Not by a ton. Oh my God. It's 17,000 words long. Good Lord. Anapomea is a genus of moths. Rafał Sroka is a Polish former ice hockey player. I gotta go longer on the hockey player. I've found the meta. John F.A. Sanford was a frontiersman of the American West. Brazilian Congressional Bill number 1151. Biographies tend to be long. This one, the Brazilian one, looks modern. I'm going to go D. I'm going more views on the Brazil. It was not even close. Holy cow. I feel like I know this guy. Catherine Bowman is an American poet. Her most recent poetry collection is Can I Finish, Please? David Winning is a Canadian-American film and television director and occasional actor. His name is most commonly associated with science fiction, thrillers, and drama. I'm going Winning, man. He's a... Hey, Bixby. What has David Winning been in? Nothing I've ever heard of. A Family for the Holidays, Unleashing Mr. Darcy, The Mistletoe Promise, A Summer Romance, A December Bride, Sense, Sensibility, and Snowmen. What are these, like Hallmark movies on PBS? Time for Me to Come Home for Christmas, Tulips in Spring, Infidelity in Suburbia, The Holiday Tree, The Convenient Groom, Finding Santa, Winter's Dream, Falling for Vermont, You, Me, and the Christmas Trees, Magic Stocking, Time for Us to Come Home for Christmas, The Town That Came A-Courting, The Rooftop Christmas Tree, The 9 Kittens of Christmas, A Twist of Christmas, Crossword Mysteries, Riddle Me Dead, He Sees You When You're Sleeping, Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Holy cow. This guy's been in a lot of good stuff. Dinotopia, Goosebumps, It Came From Beneath the Kitchen Sink, London's Bridge and the Three Keys. Anyway, sorry, we got it right anyway. A Tear Fell, a popular song. It was written by Eugene Randolph and Dorian Burton. The best-known version was recorded by Teresa Brewer in the same year. What the heck is a transborder agglomeration? It's an urban agglomeration or conurbation that extends into multiple sovereign states and or dependent territories. There's no way that's not longer. Dimmitt County, Texas. It had a population of 8,000. Okay. Zlotowoznin County, a village in the Kuyavian Pomeranian Voivodeship in north central Poland. I don't know about longer. Give me more views on Dimmitt, man. Oh, I can't believe that it was such a blowout. Holy cow. David Rush, rapper. David Mauricio Bowen Patterson, better known by his stage name David Rush, is an American rapper from Highland Park, New Jersey. He is perhaps best known for his commercial debut and only single as a lead artist, Shooting Star. I'm going to go that has more views than the Local Government of Ireland Act from 1898, but it wasn't off by that much. Morris Krugman was an American psychologist. Duty, the Assembly Constituency, is an Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly covering the city of Duty in the Sonbhadra district of Uttar Pradesh, India. Anytime I see India, I tend to go more views just because of the population, even though it seems like we're betting against someone who's famous. Okay, it crushed it. It wasn't even close. This is for the win right here. Hudson Township, Bates County, Missouri, population of 229. Or Vipsania gens. The gens Vipsania or Vipsana was an obscure plebeian family of equestrian rank at ancient Rome. Few members appear in history, although a number are known from inscriptions. By far the most known was Marcus Agrippa. Okay, that's got to have more views, man. It's Agrippa. Agrippa! So easy. We got it. Hold on. Pay out the believers and run it back. They come out with the Battle Royale for this yet? Holy cow, 41,000 words. They didn't appear much in history, but when they did, man. 2-hydroxylethylphosphonate dioxygenase is an enzyme with a systematic name 2-hydroxylethylphosphonate O2,12 oxidoreductase hydroxymethylphosphonate forming. This enzyme catalyzes the following chemical reaction. Or the Arc Center of Excellence in Future Low Energy Electronics Technologies. The Arc Center of Excellence. I can't read this. Take me back to the science. I have no idea. I'm going to guess non-chemistry is longer. White Oleander. They turned this book into a movie. The book was selected for Oprah's Book Club. I know this movie. It stars Michelle Pfeiffer. A loop heat pipe is a two-phase heat transfer device that uses capillary action to remove heat from a source and passively move it to a condenser or radiator. There's no doubt White Oleander, more views. It's a famous book. Ice Road Truckers Season 9. This is a list of Ice Road Truckers Season 9 episodes. Or Kwame Kwai Arma. A British actor, playwright, director, singer, and broadcaster best known for playing paramedic Finlay Newton in the BBC medical drama Casualty from 1999 until 2004. That's tough. I'm going to guess that his biography is longer. Views, I think it could be a wash. Holy cow. Views was not a wash. For the record. List of composers versus Yuri Kilin, a Russian historian at the Petrozavodsk State University. We got to go more views list of composers. That seems like that's as close to a gimme as you get in this game. Loxandrus is a genus of beetles. Fight for Sight is a non-profit organization. Give me longer on Fight for Sight. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Misericordia University is a private Catholic liberal arts university in Dallas, Pennsylvania. This is a very confusing sentence for me. It was founded by the Religious Sisters of Mercy as College Misericordia. Okay. Dallas, Pennsylvania? Konstantin Fedin was a Soviet novelist. They put him on the 15,000 ruble bill. He's got to be fairly well known. I got to go more views on him. Come on. It wasn't even close. I got to remember, never bet against schools, because everybody that goes to the school will Wikipedia it at least once. Year of Wonders, a novel of the plague, is a best-selling historical fiction novel by Geraldine Brooks. It was chosen as, it's a New York Times and Washington Post notable book. Thumps is a condition that occurs in horses when there's an irregular spasming of the diaphragm. It's essentially a case of the hiccups. Okay. Noteworthy book or hiccups for horses? Give me more views on Year of Wonders. Wasn't that far off. Nancy Carroll has worked with the Royal Shakespeare Company, as well as many numerous films and television credits, and Lady Felicia in the BBC series Fatherburr, or Skyrunning. Biennial Skyrunning Championships held for the first time in 2009 and organized by the International Skyrunning Federation. Hey, Bixby, what is skyrunning? Skyrunning is a sport of mountain running exceeding 2,000 meters in altitude where the minimum average incline is 6% over the total distance and at least 5% has an incline of 30% or more. Poles, crampons, and hands may be used to aid your progress. Holy cow. That sounds... I thought it was going to be like slacklining. It's competitive mountain climbing. I'm going longer on the actress biography. Wow, okay. I did not realize Nancy Carroll was that popular. She has 78,000 views in the past 2 months. That's crazy. She should start a YouTube channel. My God. How much can you write about a mountain climbing championship? Isn't it just they walked 100K down the drain? It's all right. You'll win it back right here. We're in the last hour of Friday. I'm going to encourage the degeneracy. Kimbekesha is a settlement in Kenya's Coast Province, or Alisal, Oregon. It's an unincorporated community in the Sand Ridge area of the Grand Ronde Valley in Union County, Oregon. This is legit like Elden Ring description. Give me longer on Oregon town. Easy. Lucius Julius Iulius, consular tribune. Lucius Julius L.F. Vopn Iulius was a member of the patrician house of the Julii at ancient Rome. Sally Cosby is an Australian former rower. Give me consular tribune more views. This is a tough one. Give me longer on a description of a NASCAR race versus a mass casualty event. Probably could have figured that one out if I thought about it for like more than 2 seconds. Kelly Cash is an American musician and beauty pageant title holder. And Flavobacterium bronchicola. Oh, do anybody just get thirsty or just me? From the genus of Flavobacterium. Hello, Kelly. I'm talking to you. You know what I'm talking about? Bronchicola Flavobacterium? Yippee! I'm going to say she gets more views, honestly. That wasn't even close. Democratic Messenger was a weekly newspaper published for 100 years ago. Nick E. Hysong is an American athlete best known for competing in men's pole vault. Won the Olympic gold medal in 2000 in Sydney, Australia, with a personal best jump and a bronze in 2001 at the World Championships. I mean, he must be a noteworthy person in the world of pole vaulting. That's got to beat some stinky old newspaper. Children's Hall Station. Whoa, what the heck? I lived in Daegu. It's station of the Daegu Metro Line 3 in Hwanggeum-dong, Susong District, Daegu, South Korea. I don't think I ever stopped at the Children's Hall. Good to know, though, I suppose. Mountain Standard Time is a band I've never heard of, but I gotta feel like they probably, like, get a lot of views just from people typing Mountain Standard Time. Not a lot of views, for the record, but some. Chattawali, a village in India. But then Maladi Venkata Satyanarayana Rao, I'm so sorry, is also, it appears to be perhaps an Indian violinist and radio artist, honored with the title Sangeetha Kalanidhi. I gotta go with the guy. I gotta go with the guy on this one. He's not as famous as I thought he was, but still, look at that. Keep your crown on, King. He is dead, though. Rip, rip. Apologize for that. Rip. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. It was Wikipedia. It wasn't me. John Brathwaite Soldier, New Zealander who served in the First World War, versus Michael Schick, former German footballer and current manager. Are you managing Dortmund, or are you managing, a team I've never heard of? That's the real question here. I'm going to guess a team I've never heard of based on the fact that he has 15 views in the last 2 months. Bobby Atherton was a Welsh footballer. He played for Heart of Midlothian, Hibernian, Middlesbrough, and Chelsea. He was capped by Wales at an international level. Rip to Bobby Atherton, man. Shout out to his family. He got executed on TV. Apiba tiborubu is a tree native to Caatinga and Cerrado. Vegetation in Brazil. I'm going longer on the sports athlete. I'm very glad I did not go for views, because that is close, man. SC Hansa 1898 Bremen was a German association football club. Okay, or Munien, a small village in the Friesland province of the Netherlands. It has a population of 580. Give me longer on the sports. It wasn't even in the ballpark, man. Is 886 characters, words? Holy cow. All right, well, we didn't win that one. Run it back, though. Jeez Louise. 1957 Sydney to Hobart yacht race. Macros, did you watch this one? Banks and Steels is a musical collaboration between Interpol frontman Paul Banks and Wu-Tang Clan rapper RZA. There's no way that's not most views versus the 1957 Sydney to Hobart yacht race. They're not as popular as you would expect given the pedigree, but list of awards and nominations received by Matt Groening. I'm not toxic, okay? We saw Dan Giesling yesterday as an old man. Am I insane? Or is this Jericho in like 45 years? I'm not going to bring up a side-by-side photo, and I don't mean it. Look, anytime anybody sees an old bald guy, they're like, that's what you're going to look like in 10 years. I'm being complimentary. But I see old Jericho here. I see it. Not Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's already old. He's a streamer. You know him. Spicy Water. He's a fan of the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, Tucker. I don't watch a lot of streams. I just follow people on Twitter and reply to them and go, Haha, that was funny. Me too. He can hit the high C all night long. Anyway, hold on. Come on. List of awards and nominations received by Matt Groening. It's an A. Well, 1981 NAIA Division I football season. Or Zasese County. I'm going to go longer on football. Don't stop till you're numb. A Kansas highway or the flag of Lesotho. More views on the flag. Easy. I don't even know if it's a noteworthy flag, but people go crazy for them. Ruth Rabbah is I don't even know what any of these words mean. It's an interpretation of the Book of Ruth. Like the Midrash, it is included in the Midrash Rabbah. Or Pine Grove, Wichita Parish, Louisiana. Give me longer on the biblical. Okay. Brandon Ormond Ottewil. He's a young footballer who plays as a left back for Dutch side Excelsior. Or Dorothea in Västerbotten County, Lapland, Sweden, with 1,500 inhabitants. I'll take A, more views, please. That was way closer than I expected. Zetibe, a town in the Mangyatstou region, southwest Kazakhstan, or Puerto Rico Highway PR-125, a road that travels from Aguadilla, Puerto Rico to San Sebastian, passing through Mocha. What the heck? I just ordered a coffee. Not a venti Aguadilla that's passed through Mocha. -2. Okay, fair. I'll take it. Hi, can I get a 16-ounce Aguadilla? Just, look, give me 2 pulls of espresso and then just whisper Mocha by it, okay? I don't trust this one. I'm skipping. Mireille. It's a village, it's an overseas region of France. Or Bulbophyllum schistopetalum, a species of orchid. Dude, people go crazy for flowers. Give me a D. John Elric is a New Zealand rugby union player. He plays in the fly half position. Or Urethecta loxius. If this is the photo that you have on your Wikipedia page, I'm not trying to be a hater, but nobody's reading it. That doesn't mean you're not famous. You might just, or good at rugby, but like, look at the photo. It looks like a photo from your high school graduation. I don't know what to do. Give me longer on John Elric. Holy cow. He even had more views. Matthew Slade is a Paralympian. Okay. He won a silver in the 2000 Paralympics. Or Guimba the Tyrant, a 1995 Malian comedy film in the Bambara language, directed by Chikumar Sissoko. Give me longer on the movie. Keir Beck is an Australian stuntman. He's worked on Fury Road, Casino Royale, and San Andreas. I feel like people go crazy for stuntmen. 1971 population census in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay. I mean, that could also be a very long article. But I think I'm going stuntman more views for sure. I was going to go longer on the census anyway, and I would have been wrong. So that was just a suicide pass. We were done either way. Anyway, pay out the doubters. Try winning. This is the one. I would pile all in. All in right now. Look, this is easy, all right? Gerakan Harapan Baru was a New Hope movement in Malaysia in 2015, okay? Diane Stye is an American businesswoman. She was inducted into the Texas Women's Hall of Fame in 1996. More views on the Malaysian political party, for sure. Not even close. Simon Yates is an English skyrunner. He has described himself as an adventurer. That's cute. He's most well known as being one of 2 British mountaineers that conquered the previously unclimbed west face of Sayula Grande in the Huahuash mountain range in the Peruvian Andes. Goodnight Cleveland is a documentary film directed by Jim Hennigan for the 8th grade films chronicling the Helicopters North American tour in 2002 in support of their album High Visibility. Peruvian Andy. I'm going to be honest, I don't feel comfortable. I skip. Shooty Skies is an arcade shooting game created by Hipster Whale. Yo, Squeaks, they made Crossy Road. Henning Fode is a Danish civil servant. I don't know why I can't read anymore. Who is secretary to Margrethe II of Denmark. I mean, Shooty Skies, more views, for sure. Monte Carlo Country Club, or the list of recipients of the Order of Merit of the Federal Republic of Germany? What the heck? This is a tough one, man. I'm going longer on Germany. There's probably a lot of names. Acapulpus is a genus of insect-eating beetle species or an album from Dutch symphonic metal band After Forever. Metal fans seem like the kind of people that would look this up. I'm going D, easy. Don't even think about it. Paul Kruger is a disambiguation, or The Top of New York, a lost 1922 American silent drama. More views on The Top of New York for sure. By a lot. Holika Dahan is celebrated by burning Holika. For many traditions in Hinduism, it celebrates the victory of good over evil. Okay, that versus Parapoinx Zambiensis, we go more views on the Hindu holiday for sure. It won 70,069 to 2. I know previously I said something was the closest thing to a free guess you could get in this game. I think we finally had the actual closest thing. Hello. Hello. Next round. Hello. Oh, here she comes. Hello. You can open the door, honey. What do you think, honey? Cyclothorax Oculatus, a species of ground beetle, or Franck Servan, a long-distance runner who competed in the 5,000 meters and 10,000 meters of the 1964 Summer Olympics? Give me an E. Give me the runner's biography. Let's go. Maidenbower Bay Park, a park located in Bellevue, Washington, located along Lake Washington. I've never been there, but maybe I've driven by. And the New York Presbyterian Church of Long Island City, New York. New York Presbyterian Church is a Korean Presbyterian megachurch located in Long Island in the borough of Queens. There's no way that doesn't have more views. It's a megachurch. It's a mini church, man. Come on. How you got a megachurch? It's getting 0.9 views a day on Wikipedia. The Garment Capitol building. People are sickos for architecture. It's got more views. Holy crap. Rob Rezenbrink was a Dutch footballer and member of the national team. He was also a prolific left-winger, which means he would be looked up a lot online. But then Ludwig Tessnow, a German serial killer known as the Monster of Rugen. Holy cow. People also go crazy for serial killers. This is a tough one. I gotta go with Rob Renzenbrink. It says he became a legend. Okay. We got Premios 40 Principales for Best Costa Rican Act. Is that like the Oscars? It might be. I don't know. Or Key Pittman. Key Pittman was a United States senator and member of the Democratic Party, serving eventually as president pro tempore. We're going more views on this guy. We're on the believer threshold. List of Finnish architects, or the Tully-Fisher relation. An empirical relationship between the mass or intrinsic luminosity of a spiral galaxy and its asymptotic rotation velocity or emission line width. Longer on astronomy, man. Let's go. There could be a lot of notable Finnish architects, but their names are only 2 words long. Every sentence had 50 words for astronomy. Pay out the believers. Run it back. I told you to go all in. Now that I'm right, I'm never going to tell you how to bet again because I could just be wrong. I'll tell you straight up, okay? CONCACAF League, there's absolutely no way this isn't beating anything. With Canada on their absurd run right now, give me more views on the CONCACAF League. I know we lost to Costa Rica last night or whatever. We beat America. That's all that matters, okay? Srebrna Gora may refer to the following places in Poland. Samoka, a city... Samoka! You think that when they watch The Mask here, they get confused? They're like, yes, that's where this... I thought this takes place in New York City. But they keep referencing Samoka. Maybe not? Okay. Sorry. It is known for its market and hosts the national festivals of the Fair and the Sulky, which is still widely used in the area, especially on market day. You guys ever been to the festival of the Fair and the Sulky? Tag yourself, I'm the Sulky for sure. I'm going longer Samoka. Gimme. Gorwil is a town in Baden-Württemberg in Germany, or Surrey. Surrey may refer to how Medea asks her iPhone a question, or Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' daughter, I think. I think there's people out there that would look up, the kind of person that would buy like a tabloid magazine in the checkout line of the grocery store, I think they would just go to Google and type in Surrey and then click the first link and end up on this page. I think Surrey gets 300 views every 2 months. 567, okay? Financial Management Advisor. It's a professional designation of the Canadian Securities Institution. Very simple, okay? Maurice Guinard was a French wrestler, but not a professional wrestler. We go with any job title because people will be looking this up when they investigate career changes. More views. Easy. Corina Dimitrescu was a Romanian politician, member of the Social Democrat Party, and rector of Dimitri Cantemir Christian University from Bucharest. Or Charles McDowell Jr., was a longtime political writer and nationally syndicated columnist for the Richmond Times-Dispatch and panelist on PBS TV's Washington Week in Review. He appeared in the Ken Burns documentary Something. I'm going Charles McDowell. More views. Corn Rose may refer to, or Johan Annegrund was a retired Swedish football player who played as a defender. Did he play? He made 1 appearance for the Swedish national team. Hey, Engineer D. Perez 74. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Much appreciated. You got any insight? Corn Rose versus Johan Annegrund? Here's the thing, man. Johan Annegrund, 50 years old, 1 cap for the Swedish national team, probably in the mid-1990s. I don't think he's getting a lot of views, okay? But his article might be longer. State Bureau of Surveying and Mapping. It was the agency responsible for surveying and mapping in the People's Republic of China, or KAFC. A commercial Christian contemporary music station in Anchorage, Alaska. Give me longer on the non-disambiguation. Let's go. John Gaskin was a ship's captain. Hey, he served as the mayor of Kingston in 1882. That's where I'm from. We got mentioned. Also, I'm sure that this must be like in Kingston. I've never seen this shit in my whole life. I don't know. Based on the thatching of the roof, this could be an ancillary building near Fort Henry or something, but I don't know. Anyway, I've never heard of him. Or the Federal Police of Mexico, but defunct. I'm going more views on the Federal Police of Mexico, man. By a lot. By a lot. Dude, we're crushing it. C.J. Lim is the academic professor of architecture at the Bartlett Faculty of the Built Environment at University College London. Also served as vice dean and pro-provost of University College London. Okay, I get it. So, like, you're like a big deal. That don't impress me much. Pamatiche. Come on, man. It's more views on C.J. Lim. 430 versus 11. No Doy is the first commercial release by the American jam band Mo. Spine of a Dog is a re-recording of a song that originally appeared on the first Mo album, Fat Boy, with an a cappella intro, and St. Augustine is a re-recording, or Sarita Chowdhury. She was Mina in the Mira Nair directed feature film Mississippi Masala. You guys catch that one? Did you see that one? She's added to her extensive repertoire. I'm going more views on the actress. Oh my God! She's famous! She's 135,000 views in the past 2 months. My God. Also, Flawless. Bro, Denzel is in Mississippi Masala? I did not know that. Don't say she a baddie for real. Only if you see the word Dimitrescu. She's in The Green Knight? What the hell? I gotta watch movies, man. Try again. Hei Zhuoja is a Chinese table tennis player. I didn't know that she was one of the few top players who utilizes long pips. She also won the 2014 Argentina Open when she was 15 years old. With long pips? That's crazy. Or Jasper Silesen, Dutch professional footballer. He plays for a La Liga club, Valencia, and the Netherlands national team. I hate to bet against another great athlete, especially one who uses long pips. I got to go for a Dutch goaltender who plays for a top Spanish club and the Dutch national team. Relatively famous. National Highway 314. Starts in... This is in Sri Lanka or India? Operation West End is the first sting operation done by Tehelka in 2001, an Indian news magazine known for its investigative journalism. It exposed the defense deals of the then ruling party. Okay, give me a D on this one. Compsoglycia dryacrossa. It's a moth. How many moths are there in the world, man? Or Lucinda, an 1835 ship from Yarmouth. She sailed from London. Good for her. Honestly, she's girl bossing. Bound for the Pacific. She sailed from London. Bound for the Pacific. I hope you packed a damn lunch. Oh my God. Jeez. That's a long trip. Well, I guess it is a boat. Anyway. I don't know. At all, give me longer on the ship. It could have had a long life cycle. That was pretty close. Lankaransar is a town in India. Boro is a town in Panama. I'm going more views on the town in India. List of Masters world records in swimming, or Lorenzecchio the horse. As a racehorse, he was best known for his upset victory over the Triple Crown winner Nijinsky in the 1970 running of the Champion Stakes. Okay? Or Masters world records. The minimum age is 25 years? What is this? Is just old people like me getting mad that youngsters are destroying them in competitions, so they're like, you got to be at least 25 to compete in this? Everyone's going, go horse, go horse. Or everyone's saying, don't go horse. I'm going horse. People love... The world records in swimming is 217,000 characters long. (217,000 characters). Church of All Saints is an Anglican church and the parish church of Lamport, Northamptonshire. It is a Grade 1 listed building and stands on the north side of the High Street. I love England so much, I wish it was real. Listen to that sentence. It's a Grade 1 listed building, actually, and it's on the north side of the High Street. In North America, we're like, it's over there. Why didn't you think of that? Hey, Sock Jam. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions as well. How about a Moroccan newspaper which is published in Arabic? Bro, I don't know. Here's the thing. On English Wikipedia, I bet they could write more about the building than they would write about an Arabic newspaper from Morocco. I'm going longer on the building. Oh, it was close. Thank you, Corpse Slime, as well, for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Snell is a Dutch surname that means quick in Dutch. And the original bearer of the name may have been a lively person. Citation needed, please? Is that how we write on Wikipedia? However, the origin of the surname often was patronymic, as Snell and Snell were short forms of the archaic Germanic given name Snellard, or the 1984 Israel Super Cup. Any sports tournament is longer. That's a given. J. Spencer Trimmingham is a noted 20th century scholar. His article looks small as hell. It looks like it has his whole life story, just like written in the stub. Robert Soust was a citrus expert and professor of genetics at UC Riverside, and the 6th curator of the University of California Citrus Variety Collection. Holy cow. Citrus expert. Dude, I'm going more views on the citrus expert. Wasn't even close. Margulies is a surname. David Margulies, Frank Margulies, Richard Margulies, Cindy Margolis, the world's most downloaded woman. Jean Chaput was a French World War I flying ace, and the minute Jabba started off that race, I knew he would win first place. Oh yes, he was our boy. We're going D for sure. Sébastien Chardonnay, a French rally driver. Has he ever won a race? He scored his first championship point by finishing 10th overall in the Rallye de France. Or Clodius Aesopus, the most celebrated tragic actor of ancient Rome in the time of Cicero. That is the 1st century BC, but the dates of his birth and death are not known. The most famous actor in ancient Rome. Controversially, I'm going longer on the modern sportsman who we know more about. Naomi Sakashita is a retired Japanese runner who specialized in 5,000 meters and the marathon. Okay? Or the Baptiste Theater. The Baptiste Theater, a theater located in a former bathhouse on the east side of Amsterdam. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of pictured like Madison Square Garden. It kind of looks like that Shake Shack that's in Central Park. There appear to be, I'm going to say 70 individuals there. It looks like a public bathroom. It's a public bathhouse. It's not a bathroom. But, I don't know. I think you got to go longer on the contemporary sportswoman. Kshitij it means horizon in Sanskrit, Hindi, or Nepali, or in other ancient Indian languages, or a football club in Skopje, North Macedonia. So this is a tough one because they appear to be a fairly well-known sports team in Macedonia. I'm going X. I don't feel like this is comfortable. On 9, we got to go for. If you forced my hand, I would go longer on the sports franchise. In fact, now that I thought about it for a second, I'm going to go longer on the sports franchise. They've been around for 70 years, 80 years. We go E. Okay. Once I thought about it for a second, I was like, that's a gimme. Choose prediction. We won again. Dude, this is a surprisingly spiced casino here. Pops Muhammad is a South African multi-instrumentalist jazz musician and producer. Born in Benoni? Old Ben Benoni? Or list of shipwrecks in October 1915? Okay. I mean, that is in the middle of right at the start of the First World War, I guess. I can't imagine. Look, if this said list of shipwrecks in 1915, I'd be so much more likely to go for it. Because it says October, I'm like, that can't be picking up tons of views. This is tough. Give me Q. Give me longer on the biography. Wow. I would have thought that was inverted. I would have thought that the biography was longer, but the war article had more views. I know it's World War I, but 42,000 characters, that's still like a lot. Like that's an awful lot. What number could have been there for you to be surprised? Like if it was 1 million characters, would you have just said World War I? Hello. Hello. 0. 0 would have been funny.
Hello.
Hi, honey. Whoa, careful.
She had like almost a full cookie.
Almost a full cookie?
Yeah, from Starbucks.
You see her back there?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's all hopped up on sugar.
oh no.
And she has not been slowing down for almost an hour. I'm like dead.
Yeah, she sounds like she's going pretty crazy.
She was on the bathroom stool, and I was like, "Oh, don't do it."
Yeah.
And then she went like this, and then from this position, she just rolled.
Oh no.
And then hit the toilet.
Whoa. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna go wash her hands again.
Don't say that word. It's banned.
He was right about the stool. What can I tell you? I got the dad radar. Nike Academy is a football academy. It's no longer. Okay. Masterpiece is the 3rd studio album by American country music duo Thompson Square. Is it one of the ones where they rap? I had been like ignorant to the state of contemporary country music until I watched Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve last year. And they were like, here to perform a country song. It's somebody rapping in a southern accent, even though they're from Connecticut. And I was like, what the hell? Everybody's doing the Larry the Cable Guy stuff now. Everybody's doing the thing where like they went to an Ivy League school and then they're like, I'm just a down home farmer's daughter from Tennessee. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to go Nike Academy more views. Easy money. Resign to run law is a law that requires the current holder of an office to resign from that office before they can run for another office. I know what you're thinking. It's distinct from a dual mandate prohibition where a person has to resign from their old office to assume the new office. It's legally distinct from that. Or the 2006 Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils football team. Give me longer on that one. That hurts. Well, believers, we just got to go 9 straight, okay? A small town on the bank of a river in India, or Greenhall's dog-faced bat. We're going more views on the Indian town. PJM may refer to Pixel Junk Monsters, a PlayStation Network game for the PS3, or Sanbacho Chiyoda, Tokyo, an upscale residential district of Chiyoda, Tokyo, Japan. Population of the district is 3,600. The district must be about that big on a map, given that it's in the most population-dense, like, major city in the world. It borders the Imperial Palace. Here's the thing. I don't think that it would get that many views. You know what? Maybe from tourists that are, like, staying in the area, and then they look it up and go, oh, that's cool. Look at this. I have some context. I've done that. But we gotta imagine it's at least longer than the disambiguation. Did not get many views. Daemon. The mailer daemon. It's a computer program that runs as a background process, or a German classical philologist. Isn't that someone who collects stamps? I'm definitely going more views on Daemon. They were everywhere in the 90s, man. Kathleen Ecke is an American LPGA golfer. They gave us some freebies so far. The Biddeford witch trial, or the 2009 Conservative Party of Ontario leadership election. I lived there during this time. This is a tough one for me. There's less Canadians than Americans, but there's more Canadians than you think. His name was John Tory, yes. Isn't he the mayor of Toronto now? That's all they do. They just go back and forth. I'm the premier. Now I'm like the vice premier. Now I'm the deputy leader of the opposition. Now I'm the mayor of the biggest city. Like they just keep bouncing. Basically, like if you've ever been in a position where your name's been on the news like once a week, you can win any election you ever participate in. Like all you have to do is be like, I'm running for like, city council. When people look at the ballot and it's 60 names long and they see like, oh my God, Dane Cook. They're just going to click Dane Cook because they recognize it, okay? Anyway. Sorry. I've gone too far, but it's damn true. Even when I voted in our municipal election, they're like, please check off 6 of these 45 names for park board. And I'm like, I'm not qualified for this shit. This should be something that somebody who knows what they're talking about decides like in a committee. We don't need to democratically elect the park board. It's not possible to vet that many possible candidates for the average person. Anyway, sorry. I'm going D. Oh my God. Pay out the doubters on that one. Okay, we probably got 2 more. That was a home bias. It's because I lived in Ontario. I was like, everybody lives in Ontario. We got Yon Satiri, a Serbian icon painter. It's one of the masters of Orthodox iconostasis painting. Or the HMS Henrietta from 1654. Langport was a 50-gun third-rate Speaker-class frigate built for the Navy of the Commonwealth of England at Horsley Down and launched in 1654. After the Restoration in 1660, she was renamed HMS Henrietta. This will surprise you. I'm going longer on the painter. This seemed like they already had this sentence. Henrietta was wrecked in 1689. I'm like, that's the end of the article. This guy seems like you get like a little stub at the top. Then it's like list of categories, early life, career, personal life, death, controversies. Scroll, scroll, scroll. If it's a Hollywood actor, scroll, 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 scroll. Filmography, famous works, bibliography, related articles. Letitia James. Dead ass. I thought Letitia James was the name of the actress who plays T'Challa's sister in Black Panther. Is that Letitia Wright? That's Letitia Wright. Okay. Because I was like, that lady's been stirring up a lot of controversy. I would go more views on that one for sure. So Letitia James, she's an American lawyer, activist, politician. She's a member of the Democratic Party and the current Attorney General of New York. That's big. Versus Porcellanitis. Come on, man. More views on Letitia. That's not even going to be close. What the hell? Apetkoiche Marawane? No thanks. I got a sparkling water already. Or George Stewart, the 8th Stewart of Galloway. Styled Lord Garleys, was a British naval commander and politician. Dude, that is Paul McCartney. You think I don't know Lord Garleys? It's a Danism. I'm gonna guess Lord Garley's article is longer. Wasn't even close. Hey, he's kind of famous. The Sinkfield Cup, an annual invite-only chess tournament that takes place in St. Louis. So you might not know this, or you may. St. Louis is actually like a big deal in the world of chess. Like, it's one of the American cities most associated with a strong chess community. And I can already tell you, I see Anish Giri, I see Magnus Carlsen, I see Fabiano Caruana, I see Viswanathan Anand on these banners. That's a big tournament. This is not your high school tournament. This is like a simulated world championship, okay? Now, Baron Erskine is a title in the peerage of the United Kingdom. I'm going more views on the Sinkfield Cup. Wasn't even close. Bishop Vesey's Grammar School. She was founded in 1527. I wasn't even born then. Or the Abdullapur Union, a union of Tongibari Upazila of Munshiganj district in Bangladesh. This is a tough one, okay? Because Bangladesh, large population. Are they going to English Wikipedia to look things up? But is anybody going to Wikipedia to look up Bishop Vesey's Grammar School? I'm going to guess that Bishop Vesey's Grammar School is longer. They are not going to English Wikipedia to look up their county. 60, that's one view a day. Ladislav Brozic discovered 23 minor planets, like Neptune, or Hakuoki, the Wild Dance of Kyoto, a 2013 Japanese animated historical fantasy action film based on the Otome game series Hakuoki by Otomate. The film is the first installment of the Hakuoki duology films. It's got more views, man. Come on. Massacre Peak. I don't want to go there. A summit at an elevation of 5,667 feet in the Cooks Range in Luna County, New Mexico. Or Ghost Whisperer, a casual hidden object game developed by Legacy Games. The game is based on the CBS supernatural television drama The Ghost Whisperer, starring... It doesn't star Melinda Gordon. It stars Jennifer Love Hewitt as Melinda Gordon. Dude, I feel like we gotta be... I think the views are a wash. I don't think that game is going to be popular. The show is even like 12 years old. I think we got to go Q. Longer on the geological function. Not even close. Gao Ming is a retired Chinese football second striker. What the heck is Fwath? I don't know if you can see this. It looks like a horse lizard coming out of a bog and abducting a man. A Fwath, pronounced Vog, is a class of malevolent spirits in Scottish Highland folklore. That's got to have more views. It's cryptozoology. It's not even close. Unica cavallini, commonly known as the yellow gorgonian or yellow sea whip, is a species of soft coral. Some diver saw this and said, oh yeah, that fluffy yellow stuff, that shit, that's yellow gorgonian. I would have just called it yellow flower. It would have been perfect. Yellow gorgonian? That sounds like a person you summon in Elden Ring. Or like, you know, I'm Malavelia of the yellow gorgonian. And you're just a simple lowly tarnished. Anyway, Stazika. It's a disambiguation. We go longer coral. Bless up. The Yamaguchi Prefectural Museum of Art is the main art gallery of Yamaguchi Prefecture, Japan. Or 100 years from now, the sixth studio album from Dennis DeYoung, released in 2007, with the first single being the title track, which is a duet in French and English with Eric Lapointe. Never heard of it in my life, honestly. It's almost 2112. This is a tough one for me. I'm thinking. I rule out D. Can I choose between Q and E? I don't know. There's a lot to write about when it comes to albums. Track list, production, reception, etc., etc. I don't know if I'm comfortable going QE, but I'm not really comfortable going A either. Wait, if you know it's not D, it must be A. Oh, yeah. What the hell? That's a good point. Hong Kong Basic Law Article 46. Or the MRT Orange Line. People love transit. Give me more views on the Orange Line. I love transit. If I'm ever in a city I've never been in and there's like a subway, I always look up the history of their metro. Sometimes it'll blow your mind. You're like, what the hell? New York subway was built in like 1860 or something? I wasn't even born then. Okay. 1981 NCAA Division III basketball tournament, or United States versus Peony. A criminal case that the prosecution must establish the mental state of an accomplice to a crime to include a purpose to aid or encourage and thereby facilitate the criminal conduct of the principal. It's got to be D. Any law article that has a Wikipedia page is going to get views from people doing research. Even if they're going to use LexisNexis or whatever later, they're going to come here for like a broad overview, okay? Now, basketball is very popular, but Division III? Isn't that where you start to get into like ITT Technical Institute? Isn't that where you get the BCITs of the world? Oh, it's baseball. Oh, D easy then. Don't even get me started. Okay, hold on. We got time for one more. We did win the arena. Start a prediction. Will NL win this arena? Erythroplastis Simulator, a species of beetle, or a game on Steam for $9.99. Or Santa Maria della Neve al Portico, a Roman Catholic church and convent located on a rural site in Italy. Okay. I don't have an answer here. Yes, I do. The church beats the Beetle on views. Ryusei Shigeharu, an Osaka-based ukiyo-e woodblock print artist active during the first half of the 19th century, or the New Zealand Warriors season. More views on the 2018 New Zealand Warriors season. Gimme. Gennings Park is a grade 2 listed house, or the 18th boat race took place on the River Thames. Held annually, it's a side-by-side rowing race between crews from the universities of Oxford and Cambridge. Come on, man. Come on. It's gotta be more views on Oxford versus Cambridge. That's like Harvard versus Yale. Geothermal power station. I go more views. Guys, we're going. We're going to do this. History of Liverpool FC. Easiest pick of my life. More views. What? I would have picked D 100%. There's no way you could have convinced me not to pick D on this one. What the heck is the Ostsiedlung? The term for the high medieval migration period of ethnic Germans into and beyond the territories of the eastern periphery of the Holy Roman Empire and the consequences for settlement development and so on and so forth? This is some more shit that happened before I was born. It does have 100,000 words. All right, well, pay out the doubters. That was a fast one. Let me ask my wife. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to throw in a slash marker. Slash marker. Wiki article.